Hey, what's up, guys? It's Russo with Backdoor Fantasy Sports, and we've got another Prize Picks video for you. We're coming at you a little bit later today. I apologize. I'm running this one solo. Jordy had some family stuff he had to do, and so I am kind of last minute just putting this together myself. So I do apologize for running a little bit late for the daily show. I'm going to do things a little bit different today to try to expedite things a little bit so you can get right into these plays if you'd like, if you do want to take them. Before we get into the plays, though, if you've never tried Prize Picks, use our promo code to my left here, and they will double your first deposit up to $100. They're going to match whatever you put on. So if you do deposit the full 100, you'll get 200 to play with. Just use our promo code and they'll hook you up with that deal. And if you've if you are new to our channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. A lot of these plays that we look for, we're trying to find the most value, so they move pretty quickly sometimes. So if you're subscribed and have the notifications turned on, you'll be notified, at least you're supposed to be notified, as soon as we drop the videos, so you can jump right on these plays if you like the plays we're providing. Last thing, if you could do us a favor and like the video, it really does help a lot. You know, We've done a lot in the last 3 months, and it's all been with your help. And so we really appreciate you guys liking the video if you enjoy the content, and it just helps us get in front of a larger audience, and it pushes us up into the algorithm better. So we appreciate that, guys. All right, so let's talk about these plays. I'm going to tell you all the plays before I get into them today, just because I'm running late and I want to get these to you guys. So I got 4 plays for you. I'm going to be going with Daniel Gafford over 13.5 points and assists, Jusuf Nurkic over 22.5 points and rebounds, Franz Wagner over 6 rebounds, and Immanuel Quickley over 14.5 points and rebounds. So I'm showing you these up front. So if at first look you like what you're seeing and you want to grab them, go for it. If you want to hear the breakdowns, I'm about to get into why I like these. So let's start with Daniel Gafford here. 13.5 points and assists seems very doable, in my opinion. We have an over-under here of 241, nice high-scoring game. We have the Raptors with an 8-point advantage on the spread. There's always a risk of blowout with the Wizards. They've been cleaning things up a little bit better later in the season here, but there's always that risk of blowout with them. But they do have a lot of guys who can really score the ball. And as we've seen, they can stay in these games. And my favorite is when they're actually pushing the pace and teams that I perceive to be better than them are actually kind of surprised, and they have to work to, it just turns into a shootout. They have to work to keep up with this team. You don't want to let the Wizards get out ahead early. That's when they can do a lot of damage. So, I like this. The Wizards are kind of like the Pacers, but just not as clean. They're a lot sloppier, but any game they're in, the over-under's up in the 240s, which is fun. I like targeting their matchups, honestly. So, all right, let's talk about Daniel Gafford. He's gone over this in 4 out of his last 5 games. As you can see, he's went for 16 and 3 straight here. He's like a smaller, more athletic center. He's very, very fast. He's really good with fast break type ball. He can get up there and get alley-oops and whatnot. But he's a fun center because he's sort of a unique build. He's really fast. He's a lot faster than most of the centers in the league. If we look at the matchup here, if we look at the matchup, the Raptors are allowing. They're 22nd in points allowed and 18th in assists allowed to centers. So it's actually a really good matchup for him. So with him averaging just under 30 minutes a game, I like him to be able to get this done. This line seems a little low to me. It is a minus 130 to go over. So I'll be taking that for more. And that's our first play there for more. Moving on, we've got Jusuf Nurkic, over 22.5 points and rebounds. Now, he's technically a game time decision, but all of the reporting is saying he's probable to play. He wasn't out for an injury or anything like that. He was out for some personal things going on. And I think that all the reports are saying that he's doing better now, and I think he's excited to return. He is definitely still a game time decision, so if you're uncomfortable taking this, don't take it. But I think that because of the game time decision tag, the line is a little bit lower than it should be. If we take a look at the over-under here for this game, we've got a 226 over-under with the Suns favored by 3, and the Suns are really going to need Nurkic in this game. It's been really rough sledding without him, and he's been doing a lot. Let me see here. Points, rebounds. Yeah, I mean, look at that. He's hit in 8 of his last 10 games. And if we look at the matchup here, it is a little bit difficult of a matchup. Houston is, they're pretty tough. They're second in points allowed and 9th in rebounds allowed. But look at the way he's been rebounding lately. You got 13, 17, 12, 22, 13. Like, if he can just get some of that scoring in there, I feel really good about this. Again, all the reporting that I've seen is that he's excited to be back, that he's probable to play. Anything can happen. It's still questionable up until game time, but I'll be taking this for more. I'm going to roll the dice on it. All right, now we got Franz Wagner. Over 6 rebounds. This is just a safe play, in my opinion. Our over-under, we've got Philly. They're playing Philly. We got a 229 over-under with the Magic favored by 2.5. We still have Embiid out for this game, so there's going to be a vacancy for some rebounding. Some of that will go to the 76ers, but I just think that there's going to be a good opportunity for him here. They do give up their 20th in rebounds allowed to small forwards. And if we look at his, I mean, he's done this 8 out of his last 10 games. If we look at his last 5 games, he's gone over this literally every game. That's why I feel like this is a good floor play. It's a minus 140 to go over 5.5. So Prize Picks has that half-point bump. So there is there's a chance of a push here, but I feel like the chances of the push are really high as far as like that being worst case scenario. So it's more of a floor play for me that I just feel comfortable with, that I feel it's least likely to bust or sell. So yeah, we're going to be taking Franz for more. And then we've got Immanuel Quickley, who's kind of been flying under the radar a little bit. If we look at this over under, we've got 240 over under, nice high scoring game with the Thunder favored by 3. And if we look at what Quickley's been doing, oh my gosh, where am I at? Points, rebounds. He's gone over this in 6 out of his last 10 and 3 out of his last 5 games. And when he goes over it, he's been going over it pretty significantly. The matchup is pretty solid. We've got, so we got OKC is 26th in points allowed and 30th in rebounds allowed. So that's like a juicy matchup for him. He's the backup, so he's only been averaging like 23 points a game, but clearly that's plenty for him to hit this low line of just 14.5. So I'm feeling good about this going over as well. I didn't really pull these up on DG today. I did use the DFS optimizer to kind of like, search through and see kind of what's catching my eye and whatnot. I do love this tool. For the sake of time, I'm not going to break down each player using the Daily Grind DFS optimizer today. But I do recommend this tool. They've been awesome partners for us, and they're actually giving all of our viewers 25% off of anything that you would like to subscribe to on their, as far as their DFS tools go. They have a lot of really cool tools. The correlation tool is really awesome for football and CSGO and NHL. So if you're interested in checking that out, just use code BACKDOOR and they will give you 25% off of whatever you purchase. So that's going to do it, guys, for us today. I apologize. Things were a little bit weird. I feel like I get a little bit anxious when I'm in a position where I want to hurry up and get these videos out. We're running a little bit late. And to be honest with you, my Christmas diet, my gosh, like all of the carb heavy food has just got me feeling inflammation and just, I got to get back into my healthier diet here so I can have that good energy, So anyways, guys, I hope you have a great night. Enjoy your Wednesday slate, and we will catch you in the next video.